Welcome to Kandahar Air Base and the PIMAX CRYSTAL Super. Today we're going to explore why the PIMAX CRYSTAL Super is the best VR headset for DCS on the market today. As we're flying around, doing different things in different aircraft, I want you guys to take notice of the clarity on the edges of the screen. This is the first VR headset I've ever used where I can look with my eyes and focus on individual gauges around the cockpit without having to turn my head to the center of the screen for perfect focal point positioning. Just look at this. Welcome to the Marianas now in the F-86 Sabre. I wanted to bring out the Sabre because this is a steam gauge aircraft and there's a lot going on here and you got to be able to interpret data very quickly. And with the PIMAX CRYSTAL Super, I don't even have to move my head to look at all these gauges and get clear readings. It's very, very good. While we're taxiing to the runway in this awesome F-86 Sabre, I kind of wanted to go over why the CRYSTAL Super is great. CRYSTAL Super offers 200 nits brightness, 29 million pixels, and a 50 to 57 ppd. This means that the CRYSTAL Super is rendering far more pixels to give you the best VR experience possible. It also has eye tracking, and with the 50 ppd model that you see here, 127 degrees horizontal field of view, refresh rate at 90 Hz, and a resolution of 3840 by 3840, beyond 4K. I did have to make some concessions to get the Super to run well with my PC. Even with the 5090, the Super is just a lot. There's a lot going on here, a lot of pixels, and so I had to make some concessions, mainly turning on DLSS and setting it to quality. So I'm not rendering at native resolution, but all that being said, it still looks so good. Other first impressions I have with the headset, it is both lighter and sturdier than the Crystal Light. The construction feels much better. It doesn't get as hot either. One thing with the Crystal Light is if you don't have a nice fan by your face, you start feeling it after a while. With the Crystal Super, it's not so bad. It does get a little warm, but overall the mask fits better and is more comfortable, so I'm not getting as sweaty as I was with the Crystal Light. Additionally, the speakers on the 50 ppd model, I'm not using the DMAS upgrade, these are the basic speakers, are significantly better than the Crystal Light. It's probably my biggest complaint with the Crystal Light was the audio. Crystal Super more than makes up for it. The oomph is back. Let's do some dogfighting. Looks like we're fighting off against Jeff here. Yeah, it's pretty easy to slip into a 6 o'clock position. he's in the sun.
Flash 1. Second enemy aircraft has entered the area. Locate it and take it out.
Must have got the pilot. He did. Another JF-17. He's nose hot on me. I'm having no problems tracking him. The resolution of the Super.
Altitude.
Just like the coils of a serpent, just bringing them in closer and closer and closer until I can get the kill. Cash in that energy. Let's get the nose on him. Hits. Ejection. Hell yeah.
All enemy aircraft have been destroyed. You may exit the mission or return to base.
Oh, thanks, Wags. So the higher pixel count. Turn off this ILS. It's kind of annoying. Here we go. With the higher pixel count, I have no problem tracking threats or other assets in the map. Things actually pop out more because the clarity is so good that spotting objects out in the open, aircraft, vehicles on the ground, etc., just feels better. Damn if that Viper don't pull hard. Alright, we are going to do a Case 1 recovery now. So we can demonstrate the clarity while doing pattern work. Because, again...
Marshall 403, marking maps 18045, Angels 1.5, State 5.2.
I am very impressed with this headset. It is awesome.
403, Mother's weather is visibility 10 bus mile.
Okay, there's Mother. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. I do my best to get in the pattern here. It's been a while since I've landed on a boat with the Hornet, so please pardon my sloppiness here. Hook coming down. Alright, cut the 4-wire. Got that bullcrap EGIW score, but whatever. I was able to track the ball from the deck itself because of the clarity of this headset. And again, just want to emphasize being able to see everything in this game is an absolute game changer. The experience is like no other. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this intro to the PIMAX CRYSTAL Super and why I think it's the finest VR headset out there on the market, especially to experience DCS in. I can't recommend this headset enough. I don't have any complaints whatsoever. It's that good. I'm very impressed. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. If you don't have anything to say, just drop in and say hi. Appreciate any feedback that you guys have. If you consider leaving a like to help me beat the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe if you're new here. This has been Raptor Rising. Raptor out. If you're interested in PIMAX virtual reality headsets, be sure to head over to their site, linked in the description below, to take a look at the Crystal Lite and Crystal Super. The Crystal Lite is the ultimate entry-level VR headset. Excellent resolution, great pixel count, awesome clarity. The Crystal Super takes your VR experience to the next level, upping the pixel count and giving a wider field of view, all in a lighter, more comfortable package. Be sure to use code RAPTOR for additional discounts. And if you take advantage of the upgrade, make sure you select YouTube Raptor Rising to get an extra gift. Thanks for watching, everyone.